sky goes pale, the cold comes fast. We count the hours, make them last. The carts stand still, the markets sleep. The rivers hold what we will keep. Hands are numb, the fire's low. We pull in close as darkness grows. Cold road, short light, hold the fire through the night. Cold road, short light, stay where warmth remembers sight. Fur on fur and door on door, we bar the wind, we share the floor. Every bowl a measured thing, every voice remembering. The year runs thin, the stores run low. We name the ones who could not go. If we endure, if we remain, we greet the dawn and start again. Cold road, short light, hold the fire through the night. Cold road, short light, we survive because we stay inside. Winter asks what we will be, alone or bound in company. The cold decides who stands or falls, but we choose each other's walls. Cold road, road, short light, hands together, faces bright. Cold road, short light, we live because we live inside. The night runs long, the cold runs deep. Footsteps fade where streets should keep. A lantern dips, a breath runs thin. Someone is late returning in. No cry carried, no answer found. Only frost upon the ground. Still we walk and still we try, watching smoke against the sky. Cinnamon means someone's alive. Cinnamon means they still survive. Through the dark and through the snow, spice will show us where to go. Lantern low and eyes held wide, boots pressed past, the night would hide. Every breath a question asked, every step a careful task. Hounds remember what we miss, noses cut through fear like this. Where the trail grows faint or small, scent will answer when we call. Cinnamon means someone's alive. Cinnamon means they still survive. If the dark should steal their sight, scent will lead them back to light. Not a prayer and not a plea, just a truth we learn to keep. If the smoke is warm and sweet, living hearts still move the street. Cinnamon means someone's alive. Cinnamon means we will arrive through the cold and through the night. Spice will bring the lost to light. Bring the water, bring the cask, bring the weight of what we ask. From the well and from the stream, hold the year we hope to keep. Hands are stained with winter's mark, breath turns white against the dark. Still we gather, still we stand, blessed by voice and mortal hand. Where the lantern burns, the light returns. Where the lantern burns, the lost return. Cinnamon clover rise, sweet smoke cutting winter's eyes. Resin, fruit, and bitter wood burn to keep the living good. Through the street, the ribbon winds, light for bodies, scent for minds. Every door a watching flame, every breath the same refrain. Where the lantern burns, the light returns. Where the lantern burns, we are not alone. Tin and glass in smaller hands, colored stars where children stand, led by lamps and steady feet. Warmth walks every frozen street. If one falters, if one strays, spice will mark the living way. If a voice is lost tonight, scent will guide them back to light. Say the words we always say, half a prayer, half a way. Not belief, but something learned, survival spoken, not discern. Where the lantern burns, the light returns. Where the lantern burns, the light returns. Where the lantern burns, the lost return. Where the lantern burns, the light
Salt and crust at threshold lane, water left unblessed, unpaid. Not an offering, not a prayer. just a pause for something there. Marks carved in wood and stone, signs that judgment's already known. Let it think it's come too late, let it pass and hesitate. Culty, find no feast here. Culty, pass us by. Culty, find no feast here. Culty, pass us by.
Mask of hound and painted eyes, worn where lantern smoke still lies. Not to hunt and not to stay, only to mislead its way.
Red thread sewn in hems and lace, marks belief we do not face. Hidden under fur and skin, fear remembers what we've been. Culty, find no feast here. Culty, pass us by. Culty, find no feast here. Culty, pass us by. Culty,
Find no feast here,
Culty,
find no feast here,
Culty,
find no feast here,
Culty,
find no feast here.
Culty, find no feast here. Culty,
Pass us by.
Culty,
Find no feast here,
Culty,
find no feast here,
Culty,
find no feast here,
Culty.
find no feast here.
Culty.
The lantern dims, the streets grow bare. Silence stretches thin as prayer. No smoke rises, no doors sing. The night learns everything.
Snow should rest, but something moves where no footstep should approve. Cold comes close without a face, listening.
Stay together, bar the gate. Do not test what waits. Stay together, hold your place. The dark has tasted.
It follows quiet, not the scent. Knows the cost of what was meant. Broken vows and hoarded heat mark the ones it comes to meet.
You will never see its eyes, only feel the moment rise when the night decides your fate and the dark learns how to taste. Stay together, bar the gate. Do not tempt what waits. Stay together, do not stray. The dark has tasted. Fasten doors and drawing near. Warmth is loud and fear can hear. Cold rewards the ones who leave. Punishes what will not clear. Stay together, hold the line. Light is thin
Hey everybody, we'll get started here in just a minute. I hope you're all doing good for your holiday evening here. I didn't do coffee this morning. I did eggnog. We're down to one filter. I didn't realize it, and nothing's open. So, my goal is to go through and you can see all the ads playing throughout December here that are on the screen. Don't worry, we're not doing all of these. We're just doing the first one. But nothing's open for me to go get a replacement. So I can't use the replacement. You can see all the different things we did this year. A little bit of a recap from that. Look at this. I think the whole folder might be in here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my Wintertide Christmas music. I love it. I'm actually really happy. I'm pretty proud of this stuff. I never wrote Christmas music lyrics before, and I'm sure shit never wrote any form of instrumentals for it, but I played a lot of it because I was forced to in high school. So, I mean, I know what it sounds like. It's fun, though. I figured I'd put all of the ads I've had in for, I think the whole year is in here. I'm pretty sure. Like, every one I've done is in here, I think, right now. But anyway. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road. Hey everybody! How are we doing? Oh shit, I realized I didn't turn this on. Hold on. We need to move this around. Ba-doop! I knew I forgot something. How y'all doing? So here's my holiday spirit. Hold on. How do I turn this camera a little bit? There we go. So this is for Freestyle the News here. This is if you haven't seen him, he's a freestyle rapper that does news. It's fucking amazing. This is my Krampus pin. That's your holiday cheer. So it's been a busy couple weeks, everybody. Is anyone doing anything fun tonight? I'm just kind of chilling, man. Lady and I we haven't really went out for the holidays. We've been kind of ruined by working in the service industry. That we don't usually go out on holiday nights because it feels like amateur hour. Her family's in. All right, some sleep token. That's all I want to do is sleep right now. Her family's in Georgia, mine's in Michigan, and we don't feel like traveling during this, even though this season would have been fine because the weather's not bad. She goes and sees her family in January. I think she's going out there for 4 or 5 days. And I'll be here with the pets. And then my family usually comes out in October. So I'm just kind of taking it easy. Which be honest with you, I'm totally fine with it. I'm totally fine with taking it easy and doing nothing. Turn off this creature feature. That's why I named those lights. The lights are named creature feature. So we're just going to take it easy and chill. But I do have some eggnog. And a skull. Let's see. Probably see it better if I go like that. A little eggnog, a little brandy. Oh, it's raining like crazy by you? You love rain though, right? Aren't you the person who loves rain? Pretty sure. I gotta get my hair cut when my girl gets back though. It's getting long. Like too long. But yeah, keeping it chilly. So, what I decided I wanted to do today, you know how your family asks you, like, what do you want for the holidays? What do you want for the holidays? What do you want for the holidays? That thing all the time. And you're always like, nothing, I'm fine, I don't need anything. But you really do want something, but you don't want to explain it, that kind of crap. So instead, what Jen and I usually do is buy ourselves something for Christmas that we want. This year, I've been so busy, I haven't even looked around. I've been thinking about a 3D printer, but I can't do a printer until I can vent it outside properly. Because I want to do it on this corner of the desk, I think is how I want to do it. I need to look and see if a raised lower desk is going to fuck up the leveling on a 3D printer. But I want one because I've been running so many in-person games now. Like I ran 3 of our mini arc for Dragon Sandbox, and then I just found out I got the next mini arc. So I'm running 2 mini arcs at the same time. And it sounds like we may extend the first mini arc a little bit because they want to finish the whole thing. And I have it written for 4, but really it's a 6 part. And I found that 6-part RPGs usually last like, I don't know, 7 to 8, you know, because there's usually that one episode where things take a little bit to get rolling. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that. We want to extend it, but then I got the next one. So now I'm doing 2, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's the game plan. What's this? What? Today, Jen just texted me, are your California friends okay? Is there something I should know, Serving Hands? It says Governor Newsom proclaimed state of emergency to support response to multiple countries due to late December storms. The storm's really bad? Somewhere in... Is it all north of you? Just was told to ask, so I'm asking while I'm doing this. All you Cal kids, are you okay? Yeah? For the storms. Who knows? I don't know if something happened. I was just going to change this and I saw her text. No idea. Is it supposed to get real bad? We worried about mudslides or something out there? Let's get some Christmas stuff on here. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. It's kind of nice. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. What else we got here? Is there any more Krampus? We did Krampus last time. There's some cool ones. Artworks. Krampus. Let me look here. Oh, we did that one last time. Here we go. Twerking Krampus. You're welcome. I knew you wanted that. It looked like the notice was for... Oh, let me pull it back up for you. Californians from a series of powerful storms. Governor Newsom today proclaimed the state of emergency in Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, and Shasta counties. Or counties, not countries. Counties. Yeah, I guess... No idea. Jen gets all that crap when she's in the airport. So, anyway... Well, I hope everyone's alright out there. So I want to do a little shopping. Here. I'm interested in picking up a new PDF to look over today. That's kind of what I want to do. And there's a few things I saw that I'm interested in. So I'm going to go to drive-thru, and we're going to dig through the new stuff. I have a list over here of things people recommend. You gonna make it over there, Serving Hands? You gonna make it? You gonna be all right? You done stabbing? And your hatred? Like, are you okay? You know it's Christmas Eve, right? Anyway. Let's look at stuff. God damn, girl. Gas cars go vroom vroom. All right. I don't want to listen. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to listen. So, there's a few things. I'm going to add some stuff to my cart and then decide from there what I'm interested in. All right? I don't think I'm going to buy them all, but I'm interested. So, everyone keeps telling me to look at Vagabond. This is done from Land of the Blind. I've been really interested in this. OSR, 2 to 4 hour playtime, 1 to 6 players. I love the art for this. So we're gonna watch some stuff and see what's the best bet. So I'll pause this. I'll play this.
Have you ever wanted D&D to feel like an action role-playing game? Something like Skyrim or Dark Souls? If so, you should check out the new tabletop role-playing game, Vagabond, that sets out to mimic this feeling with seamless transitions into combat, snappy turns with almost no math, and GMing so simple, it literally runs itself.
No, you're the Clip Commando.
We take a look at the
Clip Commander.
and creative TTRPGs out there, ranging from the big names to the more obscure ones. We'll sit down with the designers, we'll ask them questions, crack some jokes, and play their games together.
Restricted to do that.
Okay, so I do talk to him.
Telling you, okay, you get this cool thing, but so a lot.
Okay, I'll have to watch the whole thing. It got a lot of really good reviews. This is the one I'm really interested in kind of looking over. So I'm gonna add to cart. I just want a PDF. I don't want a cover of it yet. I'll buy it in person if I see him. I haven't really started playing the Warhammer stuff, but yeah, that video was quiet. It was quiet for me too. I haven't really played any of the new 40K. I love 40K games. I've been threatening to run a 40K game for a long time, for a really long time, and I was going to run it using the new one that came out. I have the old one back here. You can see the big metal one back there. Maybe? Yeah, you should be able to see that. That is the collector's edition from Fantasy Flight Games. That's for Space Marine. And I've been interested in picking it up. But I'm not sure what I want to do. But what made me want it more is that they put out my favorite thing. Adeptus Mechanicus Player's Guide. It's Cubicle 7. And here's the thing. I've never been a huge fan of Cubicle 7's work. I don't think it's bad or anything. I'm not like, these guys are garbage. I've never been a huge fan of their systems they choose. And I don't know what the core system is. So I've been interested in it, mostly to learn a system I don't know. Are there 2 people fighting out front again? No, okay, good. Otherwise, I was going to have to go downstairs and split up people again. Fucking people. Fucking people. But the layout is good. The art's decent. So I was interested in this. I just don't know what the engine is. So one of them I was wanting to look at is the Warhammer 40K roleplay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Cubicle 7. We're going to look up. Wow, there's a lot of different ones. Yeah, rematch, right? I wonder. No one saw that in Discord. Like a few posts up in the general rot area. I think it's where it's at. I had to split up some idiots on our street. I was watching them with coffee. and I had to split them up, so I was like, get fucked. These are fucking boring, because they didn't even throw a punch. Man, they have a lot of stuff here. They have Dark Heresy. That's going to be really good. They're going to have Death Watch. Only War, Rogue Trader. They're really diving into doing this. I don't know anything about it, if it's any good. Dark Heresy would be awesome. God, the price of PDFs is just fucking nuts. Well, I dig this. The core rulebook has the eye in the center, and then the other ones have it as like the spine. That's actually really cool looking. So this is the Inquisitors. This is like the investigative group when you're playing Dark Heresy. You're doing the investigation stuff. Really cool. I love this art. Interesting. Pretty high rated, man. That's high ratings. $30 for a PDF, though. This just happened this year, wherever PDF became $30. So expensive for PDF nowadays. I get it, though, because everyone's buying PDFs over everything else. I just wish they were putting more work into their PDFs. Like, Cyberpunk is one of those companies that puts, like, the most amount of work on the PDF, and I wish other companies did. I don't know. I'm interested. I probably would want to go read some reviews. So I think I'm going to skip on this for now. But I'm going to add it to a wish list. Can I make another wish list? Oh, you can't. How did I make that one? Well, I'll just add it here. So, not interested in that. We'll skip on it. We'll skip on it. What is anyone else? And if anyone else heard of anything, I'm glad to look. So 13th Age is the second Age edition, combined Hero's Handbook, Game Master's Guide, and everything for $59. This is everything. So my understanding of 13th Age is it's their version of 4th edition. And I really don't have a desire to be involved in a 4th edition based style game. I did not like 4th, short of the monsters. We've had this discussion numerous times on this show and the things I just do and do not like about 4th edition. But I don't know if I want to purchase it. But I've heard the second Age version of it, like the new one, is really good. Really good. Pelgrim makes some really cool shit. So, this interests me. Right here. My favorite system for heroic fantasy, rules light for non-combat, tactical but not fiddly for combat. It's like, I guess they really polished it. And I've heard it's fucking awesome. And it took them forever to get the new edition out. Do I want this, though? I don't think it'll stream well without me having time with it. I could offer it to run through Start Playing. I think I'll add it to a wish list for now. Remember, I'm shopping for things I'm interested in. Wait, there's 2? Wait, that's the core rulebook. What's... I think I already added it. I already added that. The gentleman from them just... I'm still waiting for this PDF to come. I don't know... Advanced kinks and cantrips? What the fuck? For Dungeons and Dragons. Kinks and cantrips. Anyone reading this? The first kinks and cantrips began a story surrounding bondage, discipline, and more kinks that you can shake a cat of 9 tails at. The aim was always to educate the unfamiliar with kink, as well as give a space for people to celebrate who they are and what they desire. The story was not finished, but the first book was merely an introduction. Seriously? I've been waiting for this day for so long, but now that I see there's only a PDF version, will there be a physical option in the future? You mean physical? Oh. Even more character options, including a new class, the Kinksmith. Why do you always go to a German accent when you're talking about bondage and shit? This is not on my wish list. Plus, it's D&D. I love this. Space! 1999 core rulebook. I have been interested in the Mists. There's something I'm interested in. I've also... Ooh, but this I'm really interested in. This looks cool, too. A hex crawl generator system? System neutral? Huh. Oh, it has like a list of things to make. That's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Huh. Page is missing. We're going to skip that. Now, this one I am extremely interested in. One, I'm a huge fan of Green Ronin. They made Dragon Age. Dragon Age is fantastic. Two, I love The Expanse. I don't know if this is new, if this is the core rules. I don't know what the Transport Union edition is. I don't know. But I love The Expanse. It's one of my favorite sci-fi shows of all time. So, this is definitely I'm interested. But I want to make sure this is the first version. So let's go to Green Ronin. Let's look at 5th season. Oh, I don't know what that is. Cosmic Horror, Cthulhu Attacks, Mutants and Masterminds, Pathfinder, Fantasy Age, Expanse. Engine, the Age role-playing game magazine. Oh, they make a magazine? Oh, that's cool. So, is this a new version? Gateway to new adventures, expand the rules, and new materials. Excuse me. Covering everything in the Expanse novel series, from Leviathan Wakes to the beginning of Persepolis. Is it Persepolis Rising? Wait for the red to go away. I'm watching it. There we go. We spiked back to green. It might be internet. It might just be internet. It should be good now. So, filled with action and intrigue, Expanse Transport Union uses the fast-playing adventure game engine, which is Age, to bring a science fiction saga. Okay. Well, this is core rulebook. So this is the core rulebook. Huh. Well, we'll take a look at this. We'll definitely add this to cart. So what's the difference between that and this? So this is all based on science fiction novels. Is this the old edition? You know what I mean? Hold on. Green Ronin, The Expanse, core rules. Yeah, it's like the TV show. It was based on the novels. Core rule. I'm going to go to Reddit. All right. So, yeah, I love The Expanse. So, together with the Soul System, Green Ronin announced a new version of the core rulebook called Transfer. Okay, so that is the new version. Oh. So it's moving the timeline forward to Babylon's Ashes. They did the same thing Coriolis did. I swear they're monitoring my text. Okay, so we don't need this one. Oops. We need this one. So, okay, I'm going to put this in as a possible buy today. Transport Union, right? Yeah, I love the show. It was great. It's one of my favorite sci-fi shows. It was just good all around. So I'm interested in that. All right, was there anything else in this main line? Own almost all of these that I want to own. No. All right, so down here, this one I was interested in as a solo. It's cheap. Somebody was talking about it. Ready to Crawl is a dungeon solo. So it's like a dungeon crawl, dungeon delve style game. Pretty cool looking. Alone, dungeon delves quick and immediate. Its structure centered on script model design, specifically for quick setup and personalization. If I can stop yawning, that'd be great. Product happy, share this model, wide audience as possible. Huh. How many pages is it? Does it say how many pages it is? It's 26. Interested in this. Okay. The other one I'm interested in, I think, is down here too. The Book of Random Tables, Grimdark. It is that type of day, man. D100 Random Tables for Dark Fantasy. This was on my list. I love a good table book. That's why Knave is like number 2 in my thing this year. Could we please have a preview? And it's $2.99. It's on sale. Interested. We'll see if it's garbage. But this is what I was interested in. I was just watching. I think it was this, right? Oh, no, that's not it. No, the one I was watching is Astro Prisma. Out now. Let's see what this is. Hold on, I'm curious what they say. I'll fix the volume on for y'all. Oh, let's try pulling it to YouTube. Nothing? Just me talking. Okay. I guess apparently it's a no-go. Right? Apparently we got a no-go here. Well, shit. Let me refresh it once. And see if I can find the code for it. All right, so let's grab Sparkbound Edition. Like so. We'll go here. And then we'll just see if we can find that panel. Yep, this here. Pause it.
In this video, I am debuting my finally finished version, though, edition of Sparkbound Narrative Edition. Before I continue, there will be affiliate links in the description and comment section below. If you do click them,
I'm also going to see what it looks like.
Play any game you want. And
oh, never mind. This is Universal. I'm not interested in Universal. I like things I don't like Universal systems that often. I don't need another one, right? I want a system that like sells the story you're supposed to be telling. I like the cover though. Fight On. Wrath of Glory came out. What else do we got here? Put my music back on. I own a few of these. Not a big Savage Worlds fan. Fantastic Four came out. I do like this game. We did review that a while ago. We reviewed the Marvel system. I remember doing that. Ship Generator? Didn't get very good ratings. What else we got? Solo Campaign Made Simple. 50 cents. Platinum bestseller. Oh, it's just like a little folded piece to go in. Okay. That's cool. Not what I'm looking for, though, today. Anything else in this line? Ooh, B-Tech. Do let me some Battletech. The goal, like I said, is to find something I'm interested in for myself for Christmas. Right here, dude. Great book. Ooh, new Shadow of the Demon Lord. Damned Prince Prison. Oh, nice. I have Deathbringer. His Kickstarter starts in April or something like that. Sometime next year. Dungeon Design, Patterns Line 1. Maze Rats is really good. I have a physical copy of Maze Rats. Under the Skin? That's cool looking. Oh, it's Mothership. Ooh. We all love some Mothership. Mythic Magazine. Oh, this is for the people who do the Mythic, what the fuck is it called? Mythic emulator stuff? That might be them. Let's just open in a new tab instead of fucking around. Yeah, it's them. I can just tell from the styling of the font. Mythic Magazine is a monthly magazine with tips, rules, and goodies for Mythic role-playing system. Mythic Game Master and Emulator, that's what I was trying to remember. And the crafting series from Wordmill Games. The Fantasy World Crafter Generator, a random fantasy adventure, setting complete with lore, current events. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they were doing a mag. That's cool. I've been talking about doing a magazine. 51-page magazine's a good mag. I might add that to the wish list. I don't know if I want that today, but I'm interested. That's cool. I love me a good mag. Got some new... This space station, I have that. It was sent to me. Wasn't drive-through, though. I tell them to always send to me a drive-through so I can, like, review it and shit later on. And link a video to it. These are cool. Huh. Very solid. Anything else? Nothing really popping out right now for me. That's some art choice. This is a cool game. Miniature. They have a miniature version as well. Shadows of the Empire. That looks like Shadow Dark to me. I am a Mad Magazine fan. I have a whole bunch in the basement. Big fan. My mom wasn't. I was. And Garbage Pail Kids, right? Really not seeing anything else. Okay, so let's look at some featured stuff. Newest titles. Gangs of New York, Steel. Let's see what they got here. Pugmire. What's this? Haven Fallen Solo Adventure Acceptable Loss? Original Frontiers. Man, dude, solo gaming has gotten so large. Really has. It's gotten really large. I don't know what the Original Frontiers are, though. Do any of you? Is there a preview? I haven't heard anything about it. Personally. And there. Anything in the personalized suggestions. Let's see how well does Drive-Thru RPG know me. Do they know me? They obviously don't know me. Drive-Thru. This I do. Modern floor plans. Ugh, these are great if you don't have them and you're running modern games. I use them all the time. Midnight Under the Shadow. I own almost all this shit. And then hottest small publishers. Entity. Ooh, there's a new one? Ooh. I love Entity. Big fan. The other one I'm a big fan of is this. Fabula Ultima is really cool. I want to get them to send me the PDF library so I can go through and finish reviewing the ones I don't have. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Mythic Game Master. That's what I was trying to remember. Bamboo Studio Minis profile? Oh, STLs, I bet. Or how to do it. This is ridiculous to me still, but whatever. So I'm not seeing the one I was looking for. I have Easy D6. A lot of people swear by Easy D6. Not interested in Phantasy Star. Ironsworn Lone Store. If you don't have Ironsworn the original is really good. A little complex, but good. Not really interested in Stormlight. If somebody has Stormlight, though, I do want to review it live. I'm interested in reviewing it. Anything else? I don't see anything else. I think we're pretty much out of it. So this is Entity. It's a solo game. A big fan of it from Candleknot, I think is the new studio. So yeah, Candleknot. I like their stuff a lot. I have the beginning stuff, so I might pick that one up regardless. I'm not seeing much. I own Dungeon World. That kind of started the craze of like the new supplements. I don't give a fuck about this. Newest in the community. I mean, I'll look. Why is there a vampire book here? Mr. Gaun's Vampire the Masquerade 35th? No, I'm not interested. That sounds like somebody couldn't play the new edition, so they made more stuff for the old edition. Newest physical products. Newest road hogs? What the fuck is this? What is this? Road hogs, welcome. What is this for? What? Hold on, man. It's a card. It's one card? What? Wait, what? Card count 1. You can download the full PDF for free by clicking the publisher's preview, but if you'd like to support my work, thank you. Publisher's preview. What is this? It's a little too big. Magic exists and fantastical creatures always lived openly among us. King Arthur and Merlin were historical figures. St. George slew an actual dragon. An Inquisition hunted real witches. These days, however, the public is more interested in elven influences and orc football players. I'm sorry, what? What? What's up, Raven? Marry something, miss. That's right. I'm shopping for myself right now, Raven. I'm looking for an item that I want. Did you get off work today? Early? Or are you working from home? She wanted to act like roadhogs, then from what they became, such a little time they performed enough good deeds to restore the karmic balance. You're a member of the roadhogs, a hardened bikers with faces and mannerisms of wild pigs. You drive from town to town, protecting the weak and innocent in your quest for redemption. What is this? One character creation, resolving challenges. Nice. That's true. Have hitting the road. This sounds like it should be a solo game. Dirt money. The old habits die hard. Business rivals. Adding a twist to the story. I mean, look. I can't hate on it. I definitely am adding this to the cart, though. I can't hate on it. This is entertaining. Right? Daggerheart compatible streams, vocations. Righteous Vow Volume 3. What's this? All right, so first we got this one. Empire Lost, Foes, Beastmen, Orcs, Minions. Shadow Dark RPG, okay. It's a steal price. Get it for a Shadow Dark game. A great Warhammer style setting supplement for Shadow Dark. Capture setting well. Suburb edition of Shadow Dark captures what you need. Okay. So they all three purchased. Huh. Well, let's click the preview button, shall we? 30 pages. D66 people to meet. I like that. Caravans, folk festivals. Awesome. Local delicacies, guilds and brotherhoods. Empire rumors. Character background. So there's more backgrounds. Excuse me. They have been added. Oh, they made a Lancer. And they made a merchant. I've been looking to make it a merchant. I love the merchant and Dragonbane. It's like one of my favorite professions. Cool. Sure. You sold me. Interested. We already added this, but I'm so excited for this. I fucking love this solo game. It's so gorgeous. There's something about astronaut helms too, man. But it's NASA punk inspired, which is like right up my alley. I'll add this card for 50 cents. Why not, buddy? Now this I have not seen. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I'm going to be posting that up here in January. Giving everybody the holiday to kind of get themselves, situated. And then we'll go back into it. PDF 14. What is this? Righteous Vow. I know Nick would probably know what this is. Righteous Vow Volume 3, The Mountain Broods, a new adventure written for Shadow Dark, a sprawling sandbox in the Two Kingdoms. This is somebody else's third-party stuff. Huh. I've never looked at. I thought this was like a magazine, but it's not. It's an adventure. I'll add it to wish list. Not interested in it today. Oh, you can see I was looking at the Moria stuff. So, nothing else I can see. Let's go to cart and make some decisions here. I'm blowing my nose though. So we went from all ice, 2 foot of snow, all that shit, right? To like, what is it outside right now? 45 and raining. So this is the Union Edition. I know I want this. I don't know if I want to pick up the Union Edition. I'm going to wait. I'm going to add it to my wish list. I'm going to wait. I'm definitely picking up this. I'm going to pick that up, I guess. I'm definitely getting this. I'll get this. And this. Yeah, I guess that sounds good. Well, you got to pick up the original. This is an expansion. The Entity Hyperion is an expansion. It's a solo RPG, but it's just got some really cool tables in it and a really good way to do stuff. So here, I'm going to take Chrome off the screen. Well, actually, I'll leave it on. I'll just go to me in full. Credit card info, shit like that. It's asking me if I want to add all this extra shit. Nah, I'm good, dog. I don't need to add anything. I'm good, dog. I don't need to pick that shit up. It's not on my list. All this Savage World stuff. It's just like, would you like this? Would you like some Savage Worlds? No. No, I don't want it. No. Other payment methods, please. A PayPal. PayPal. Sure. All right, let's get these downloaded. Anyone do anything fun tonight for the holidays? Anyone going anywhere? Going to a party? Is it all family stuff for everybody? What are y'all doing? Anything fun? Ooh. I'm going to download this. All right, we're downloading the items. Let's see what we get. Torque and Krampus, just so you guys have it on display here. Curse Scroll 3, nice. Nice. Good call. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Curse Scrolls 3 is great. I like all the Curse Scrolls. My favorite right now is 6, though. 1 and 6. Those are my faves. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Why is it spazzing? Oh, ask me where to save it. We'll save it in downloads. And then we will rip it open. Rip it. Not sure. Opening up gifts to the family, then properly gaming. Nice. What are you guys playing? You guys play a lot of Fortnite, don't you? You and the lady? Dude, I feel like everyone, Kyle, has been asking for this. 4 days off, nothing going on, nice and quiet. Like, I feel like everyone's asking this. Oh, did you get your patch? Did you get your patch yet, Kyle? If you didn't get it, I'm just going to make another one and send it regular and not use a stamp. The company I'm with sending the last of my patches is using stamps because that's what I asked them to do. This is a fucking card. There's no reason I can't use a fucking stamp to send it. Destiny 3? 2? Destiny 2? I was like, yeah, there's no Destiny 3, but... Alright, looks like it's downloaded. Let's close this. Let me find my downloads. Find my downloads. Next week is my 4 days off. Oh yeah, because you gotta deal with people during the holidays. I mean, you fucked. You fucked. Not yet? God damn it, dude. That's fucking annoying. Did I show you my... So I ordered a hoodie. I don't think I showed anybody this shit. I mean, you've seen the hoodie, but you haven't seen what happened. So I ordered a new hoodie from the company. I like this brand of hoodie a lot. Like, I'm a big fan of it. This is Cotton Heritage. Love the softness. I love the folded over kind of version like that. But for some reason, mine didn't have good stitched pockets. And I was like, well, since it's grunge, right? Since my setting is all about grunge, I figured you keep repairing it until you can't wear it, right? That's what grunge is. So I pulled out a blue threaded match and I did like crappy grunge stitching. Like just burying it so it doesn't break again. So now the patch, I'm going to be patching it in blue fabric. So I have a thread here with a needle. Anytime like this pocket tears or something happens to it, I'm going to stitch it in blue. I'm thinking about putting that blue thread for sale on my site so everyone can have grunge up their hoodies that they get. Because after I put it in, I'm like, I actually kind of dig this old school grungy look. I have a bunch of really clean, proper shit, but I don't know, there's something about it. I finished doing it, I was like, yeah, I kind of like this. It just took 21 days for a package to go out about 60 miles in Indianapolis. USPS sucks right now. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's true. But you should have got it in November. That's why I'm annoyed. That's why I'm annoyed. All right, so it looks like we're downloaded. I unzipped it. Let's take a look at this stuff. I want to look at this Dungeon Delvers one. So let's open up Sterling. And let's do Reader. And I want to look at Vagabond. That's the other one I want to look at. Something my eye today, too. Killing me. Killing me today. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. So RPGs. Let's add a sort. We're going to do Vagabond. The folder. Because I definitely want to look at this today. So let's grab all the Vagabond stuff. Everyone raves about Vagabond, man. So The next one we're going to do is... What do I want to do? New folder. We'll do Shadows of Empire. Put all these in here. There's a lot in the Shadows of Empire. I already have an entity folder. I think. Yeah, I do. Entity Hyperion. I'm going to open this too. Is this doing 2-page spreads? Oh, weird. Why? I don't... That's infuriating. Why would you think anybody would want to look at this way? Shit. It reads fucking horrible. I'll show you. Already upset. Already mad at this. So, I opened it, and it reads like this. So they have it like pre-split pages, but this is one page. Right? Like, I mean, it's pretty, but it's not easy to read. Oh, dude, mail makes no sense right now. I 100% agree with that. Rules adjustment. Echo crystals. Oh, so they're giving you new sights for this. That's cool. They changed the coloring up a little bit compared to the old one. I enjoyed the older one better. It's cool. Offering, that's cool. This is just a bunch of sites, basically, to include for your investigations and opportunities. Okay. That's a nice little add-on. It's a really nice add-on for the original. Very different looking than I remember it, though, to be 100% honest. But it is what it is. Let's go to here. Folders. I want to look up Dungeon Delvers. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look. Dungeon Delvers. I'm fine with the colors. Nothing like that. I'll show... The other ones don't look like that. I did a review of the other ones. Like, you can find the other ones. So let's open up this one, because I want to see Dungeon Delvers. In that one, it's just to make... it's a solo play RPG. So those are so you have new options for your solo play to add to your tables, is all it is. So, like, here, I'll open up... Let me open up the original entity here. Hold on. Just so you can see the core rulebook isn't like that. So here's the entity PDF. Open files. So here. Oops. I'm going to go back to read. So this is the original entity. This is like the core rulebook. This is the one that you need to play the game. Like, your game rules. This is more traditional, right? And you can see here, they talk about identifying locations, travel, and location encounter. They're adding new ones. Because if you get through the book, and you get to here, they talk about your travel encounter, your location encounter, your tables, right? When you get down, you can see all their extra tables for involving stuff and finding things. They have a printer-friendly one of this as well. You don't have to use this. This is just the pretty version. And then this is their character sheet. And then it's the back of the book like normal. So it's definitely more of an actual game. All right, so this is the other one I was interested in. It's not that it's a lot better, Dread. It serves a different purpose. It's just a different purpose. So, like, you have also, if we go to Entity here, you have the continuum pages. And then we'll do Advanced Telling. We'll open these up as well, just so you can see. That's just like that's how they lay out their adventure. That's how I would explain it. It's their adventure. So we'll go back over here and I'll show you. Their adventures are like made for you to be able to bite-size them. And you print that one sheet out and you lay it below. So like this is their continuum. And this is a new way to play. Book introduces a brand new system for running expeditions across unexplored planets. It doesn't replace the original rules. It builds on them. And this is what that is, the one we just found. But this is the rules for the new version. Like, here's your Crimson Fields. Here's this. I think they have it on a 2-page spread. It just didn't download a 1-page spread, which is odd. Because most of their stuff is a 1-page like this. I don't know why it was done that way. I'm going to do some research. But this is like all their other locations. Just so you know what the difference is. That's like their adventure version. So dungeon. I don't know, like this Dark Dungeons. I have no idea what this is. Man, I made a lot of Christmas music. We on the last one yet? We're not even on the last one yet. Huh? Wild. Well, I would love to look at this. Huh. This didn't work. I'm going to delete this. Add a file again. I don't think it's rushed. I think it's just a choice. Dark Dungeons. The one I just downloaded doesn't want to open. For Dungeon Delver? Huh. Try it again. There we go. Oh, this is a color. Oh, it's Old School Essentials. Solo Adventure Rules for Old School Essentials. It's an OSR. Valuable size. Okay, cool. It's fucking logos everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. What is this then? Ready to crawl dungeon solo? Well, the usual referee couldn't make it or not. You're home alone and looking for a solo adventure after finishing all your game books. This system allows you to dive right into the action. There's a little Zelda-y vibe to me. Oh, God. The following section refers to the DDD. Huh? Tweak spells. What's the DDD? It doesn't explain it. On page 6, okay. All right. North, south, east, west, okay. Cool. Should have turned the fan off in here. It got warm. Damn, Gino. Warm in here. Oh, they're using cards. I was just looking at another solo game where they use cards. So using, okay, so this is page 6. Overlapping rooms, inevitably a new generated room will overlap an existing area of the map. When this occurs, the already drawn area remain untouched, and a new room must be adapted to fit the available space. In this way, obtain a nicely, oddly shaped rooms. When in doubt, let the dungeon architecture and the DDD be your guide. Room content. The suit of each card indicates the general contents of the room. Red suits, mundane features including secret passages. Black suits, treasures, perilous monsters, and traps. The value of each card determines the specific feature, treasure, or pearl via the tables on the DDD, or in the DDD. Okay. If any pearl cards instruct you to generate a unique event, roll it as appropriate on the DDD table. The Dark Dungeon Delve, that's what they call it. That's what the DDD is. Setting information, architecture. Let's see what these tables look like. Looks very Hyrulean. The Moon Tears. Just to generate, yeah, using... A lot of people use 52 cards because the value of the card and the suit of the card gives you a really good amount of randomness. And everyone has a deck of cards is the concept. That's why they do cards. Okay. About 13 miles from Sanctuary, the Moon Druid lies in the dwarven city of Yorok. Your information can be gathered both by speaking to those who have returned from failed expeditions, to the Sanctuary by researching the city's historical archive. The first case spend 10 gold for a 1 in 6 chance of success, increasing 1 for every additional gold spent. So if you spend 50 gold, you have 5 in 6. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Okay, that's clean. I like this black and white stuff. It's really clean. So they have the architecture, and you can roll or pull the features for it. So if you do like an 8-5 or a heart 5, the faint echo of sacred hymns seems to resonate through the walls. So you got to build your architecture and everything as you go. That's kind of cool. That's a really clean way of doing this. Just putting the logo up there, pulling it ace through 10. So face cards must be different, because I don't see face cards at all in those. They must yank the face cards out. My dog is snoring on her bed. I was like, what's that noise? Fiona, are you okay? B. So you got D12s for unique events. I love the D12. I was just talking about this during our meeting for Dragon Sandbox yesterday, that the D12 is the best dice to roll. It feels the best to roll. I stand by it. There's something about it. It's got edges. It's easy to read. The numbers are 1 through 12. Everyone understands those. I like the D12. It's still, if I ever make my own system, it will be a D12 system. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So we got Delvers, Wandering Monsters. This is a nice little Delve thing. I would probably use it playing Shadow Dart, though. These are D8s. And then again, table contents for standard features. I don't know, man. If those are hand-drawn, this guy's been doing this style for a really long time. Like, that's some really good pen and ink work. A lot of pen and ink work. Someone who's drawn like that before. The lines are perfect is the thing that I'm really wondering about. But those are so clean, man. Probably drawn in Illustrator or Clip Studio, maybe. So clean. Camel? Ha! It took me a minute to figure out what the fuck it was. So I have Jokers in this deck, I thought I saw. That's kind of cool. Good unique events all around. That's dope looking. Wandering monsters. This is a solid little piece, man. What's the back of the book? Oh, they have other ones they've done. Good for them. Sometimes you just got to crank shit out, man. And look, they're hyperlinked. You can go look at them on Drive-Thru RPG and pick them up. Smart play. Smart play. Damn, dude, their library is pretty big. Good job. Good fucking job. All right, so now for the big boy. The thing I really want to look at. Got two things. I want to look at... Let's go back. I want to look at Vagabond. Right? And in here we got Hero Records. Fuck it, let's just load them all. And we can unclick. We don't need these now. I like this feature to be able to pick which ones you're looking at. I like that a lot. And we'll go back. So this is the Vagabond stat sheet. All right? The character sheet. I like looking at character sheets as I read the books. I find that looking at the character sheets gives me a good idea of what I should be doing. You know what I mean? Like how I should be digesting the game. Oh, I'm here. I'm fixing my cables and not trying to light myself on fire in a candle. I'm burning my candle from the from my Dispel dice. I'm burning this. Oh, you can see this here. This is the cantrip candle one. So I'm burning this one. This is I got Horrible Night, notes of aged cedar, rose petals, and whetstone. So I'm burning that right now. Right? I didn't see the camel either. All right. So this is the character sheet. The stats are different. Might, Dex is the only thing the same. Might, Dex, awareness, reason, presence, and luck. You got hit points, armor, speed. Your skills are arcane, brawl, craft, detect, finesse, influence, leadership, medicine, mysticism, performance, and sneak. What does it say in the light gray? Oh, it's got a little description of what it is. Magic, knowledge, and esoteric sense, so on and so on. 3 saves, reflex, endure, and will. Smart. You got the candle I wanted? Oh, I did? What did you get? I like this one. Smells pretty good. Inventory. Looks like you got limited inventory space, abilities. So that's literally your character sheet. What was the other sheet? This is the print version. Oh, is this form fill? Oh yeah, it's interactive. But it doesn't work on this fucking thing, of course. I'd have to open it in Acrobat or something. So let's check out the game. Love the cover. Love this cover. Very cool. Very cool. Love the armor. Weird ass dragon. Got some it's coming out of a mouth, it looks like. That looks like a mouth back there. Make a check, roll a d20, and compare it to the result against the check's difficulty to determine if the check is a crit, pass, or fail. Crit, d20 rolls a 20. A pass rolls above the difficulty, rolls below the difficulty, equal or above. So meets a beatsa. Attack, cast, save. Hinder. Favor and hinder. Really bold line choices. Favored, d20, roll a d6. So favored and hindered is a d6 penalty. So your amount of your check is increasing or decreasing by a d6. Similar to Shadow the Demon Lord, except it doesn't sound like you're getting more than one. Favor and hinder. Oh, yeah, they cancel each other out for one. So it's exactly like the boons and banes from Shadow, or not Shadow Dark, Shadow of the Demon Lord. And I believe Weird Wizard kept the same thing. Time is measured in rounds. Attack, cast, hold, jump, rush, use. Move, flanking, defending, armor, focus, and dying. So this is like the front of the book. The black bar. This is the offset. So it's definitely the one that got sent to print because it's offset. I wonder if this is the back of the book. I bet you it is. You got your acknowledgments, all the art. I like the font a lot, actually. Hyperlinked? Yeah, baby. All hyperlinked. Good shit. So you got introduction, how adventuring works, hero creation, your bestiary, your quests, and your pendencies. So this is a 214-page book. Gear and Magic. Okay? Very clean. Pulp fantasy. The familiar's strange. This is saying in a field of medicine. Familiar strange. When you hear hoofbeats, think of horses, not zebras. This is the polar opposite for fantasy. Making Conan and Howard seem to have originally envisioned the story taking place in the real world, but worried about the time and research required to maintain historical accuracy. Instead, Howard chose to place Conan in Hyperborea, a fantastical, vanished world that blended Celtic, Germanic, Greek, Mesopotamian, Norse, and Slavic mythology, with magic rooted in high fantasy of Tolkien. This kept Hyperborea recognizable and relatable as the world like our own, helping readers relate to the otherwise unrelatable world with wizards and lizardmen. Gotcha. Smart. Good research on that. I believe he doesn't do this full time anymore. I think he's teaching at a music school now, like a college. If I'm not mistaken, he got offered a job for it. And I think that's what he's doing now. Very no nonsense. I enjoyed a lot of the stuff he talks about. Not, we don't see eye to eye and everything, but you never can. Touchstones. Berserk. Yes. Claymore. Yes. Faraway Paladin. Not familiar with. Full Metal. Yes. Princess Mononoke. Yes. Oh, Record of Lotus Wars. That was like a childhood favorite. And then Vinland Saga, which I enjoy, have not finished. Army of Darkness, Beastmaster, Clash of Titans, Dragon Slayer, Excalibur, Northman, Princess Bride, Willow. Bro, are we reading the same source material for our shit? Conan, Dungeon Crawler Caller. I still haven't read this. Elric, big fan. Farseer Trilogy, yes. First Law Trilogy, yes. The Gentleman Bastard, yes. And The Witcher, yes. Alchemy of the Stars, Bubbling Cauldron, Deja Vu. I don't know all these. These must be more like background music. Dark and Darker, Dark Souls, Darkest Dungeon, Dragon Quest, Elden Ring, Fire Emblem, Legend of Dragoon. Great game. Legend of Zelda, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, Slay the Spire. I like almost everything on this list. Almost everything on this list. Dragonbane, yeah, of course. That's the second. This is the Drakh Ok Demoner is the original Dragonbane. RuneQuest, Warhammer Fantasy, and Zweihander. Okay. Adventure Time. Merlin. Ah, man, I had a hard time with Merlin. I've been trying to finish it. The Mightior. I don't know that one. Does anyone know what this is? Hold on, I know what Herculoids is and Xena, of course. Oh, yes, I know what this is. I absolutely know what this is. Moby Dick and the Mighty Mightor. Absolutely know what this is, dude. If you haven't seen this, is a classic, man. If it looks like Space Ghost, you might be right. You might be right. A little space ghosty action, a little Hanna-Barbera. God damn. I totally forgot about that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Before your time? Oh no. Why did it switch me? Let me get back to where we were. I think we're on page 18. Get our music started back up. I passed it. I didn't even go this far. I fucked up. Went too far. I'm not going to scroll through all this book. I'm going to read this in my own time. I mostly want to see how he's handling his dice rolls. And I want to look at a couple classes. All right. Discretion. I know a lot of people really like making the edges boxed really well, so it fits in here. But when things space like this, it bothers the shit out of me. I was talking to Nick about this. There's something about how this does this that just, oh, pisses me off every time. It's not their fault. It's just how the program does it. Don't like it, change it. That's true. It's true. If you don't like it, fucking change it. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Lines and veils? Nope. I'm not talking about it. We get it. It's not part of this show right now. Favor and hindered, dying. Their HP is reduced to 0. Their body is destroyed. They have 5 fatigue. Dead beings can't regenerate HP. And yeah, it pisses me off when it does that. It's not their fault. It's just, it's a choice on how to do it. Like that section I would handcraft. I would have to. I couldn't just do a blanket push on it because it just, I hate that look. Like, oh, right here, it's okay. It gets a little wonky here. I get what they're doing. They're trying to bookend it by hitting that. I'm just not a fan of it. Some areas it works. Some areas it does not. You can always tell where it like shouldn't be used to me. But then you're manually adjusting every paragraph, which you do. Grappling. Again, grappling heroes attack action. Pass a brawl check. Okay. Pretty simple. Once per shift, you can eat a ration and drink some water and regain HP equal to your might. Clean. Progress clocks. I love progress clocks. Big fan of them in any game. He did make these really bold and easy to find. I'm not sure how much I love it, but running enemies. This is a sample text block. I like this. I like that area to put the information. Love these using encrypted. Big fan of that. Really been thinking about, like, Authontia has all its own shit. It has all of its own answers. I don't know. Trying to see if I have any samples of Atlantia books. I don't have any download. I have to go to the PD, or I have to go to my documents to show it. This song makes me laugh. Still. Lock-picking exploration. Pretty clean. Pretty clean process. Nothing, like, groundbreaking. That's the other thing with tabletop RPGs right now. Like, really, I'm waiting for the next wave of groundbreaking. Like, I believe that I would say Blades in the Dark really changed perspective with Apocalypse World, like that, those two. I think that there was a huge push with, man, why can't I remember the name of it? We just talked about it. It's a dungeon book. Can't remember now. But a few things drastically changed the landscape. I think 5e drastically changed the landscape as well. I think Monty Cook did their own thing as well. And those were all different, but they're all using D20s. I just don't see a lot of differences here so far. But now I haven't sat down and read it. If you sit down and read it, it might change the entire perspective on what it is. Let me make this a little wider here. Waiting for hologram tabletop? No, I mean more like mechanically and process. Human, dwarf, elf, halfling. That's all there is, huh? Wow. Okay. Alchemist, barbarian, bard, dancer, druid, fighter, gunslinger, hunter, luminary, magus, merchant, pugilist, revelator, rogue, sorcerer. Missed some of the highlight on that one. That one's over highlighted, and this is under highlighted. Sorcerer, vanguard, witch, wizard. Huh. Have fun. I'm not gonna be out much longer anyway, so I just wanted to look through some stuff and do a little shopping. Then I'm log out probably like 5:30 and chill for the night. Stats. Oh, there's a D12 stat alignment. That's kind of cool. Any order. You can choose your stat and assign them in any order. Roll D12 above instead. She won't be good. That's not her thing. Be good. Oh, man. Gear. Passives. All right. I love the art. Art's really fun. Dexterity, sneak, reason, awareness, arcana. All right. I like this. I like the heroes. I like the individual stat break and like kind of figuring out what's what. Ancestries. I like this art a lot. This Hanna-Barbera pulpy art is really cool. Oh my god, she killed a dragon from Hanna-Barbera. That's fucking amazing. These are cool. This art, I think the art is what sells this game. Oh, there's other ones. Draken is one. There are other ancestries. Goblin, orc. That's cool. Now here's the classes. I was really interested in this. So there's a leveling method, which is questionnaire. Two methods, questionnaire or destiny. All right, I like that. Very 2-page container format. That's something else to kind of change stuff for everybody. Huh? It does have this Hanna-Barbera. So, here's our first class. What respects knights? My potions can do anything that you can do. Playing an alchemist is low defense, high damage, utility blaster. So I can stay far from the enemies and use alchemist. What's up, Star Drew? How you doing, buddy? We're looking through Land of the Blind here for like, I don't know, like another 10 minutes before I have to jet out. Today was buy myself something for Christmas Day. So I picked up some new zines, not new zines, some new games I was interested in. Moving this over so I can put my knee on it. Probably gonna play some No Rest for the Wicked after this. They have the co-op demo out. Raven and I have been playing a little bit. It's fucking great. Raven, you're gonna be around. I'm down to play for a little bit. I'm not doing any work today. Materia. So how does this work? Eureka. So second level, you get Eureka. You gain a study die. Fourth, you get Potency. Fifth, you get Mix. Eighth, you get Big Bang. And 10th, you get Prime Materia. Okay. Is this the Barbarian? Okay. So they're 2-page classes. Huh. All right. You must get more later on. The Bard. Real rough painted background. I'm actually not a fan of the background, but I like the art. Clean class. A little Shadow Darky inspired. That's cool looking. Very different elf. The long ass ears on him. That's definitely Low Dust Wars feel. Not quite as far. Dancer's a class. That Dancer's straight from Final Fantasy. Druid. Fighter. A good old owlbear. There's no owl. You can't say the word owlbear. The lady looks drunk. This one? Oh, you meant the elf? Yeah, probably. Just want to get through the classes here. That's cool looking. Huh? Cool. All right. Gunslinger. Quick draw, Deadeye, Skeet Shot. Once per round, you can make a ranged attack on an off turn to target a projectile from an attack you can see. If you pass, reduce the damage triggered. Trigger an attack by the damage you would deal. Oh, nice. Down to 0. So you can like shoot the shot out of the air. Creepy art. Hunter. Luminary. This is like their priest. Something about these frames and what's here, they look like old collectible cards from back in the day. It's clean. The Magus, okay. Like a replacement finger? Is that a ring? With their dog? It's like a, oh, weird. It's like a cosmic dog. Look at that. Spell Striker, Esoteric Eye, Spell Parry. Cool. All right. Standing on the merchant sign. I don't know if I would have done that. I love this, though. The flags out of it and stuff. It's got a punky thing to it. You know it's a merchant. I read it. You know what it is. I guess it doesn't matter. Gold sink. Deep pockets. Bang for your buck. Diamond hands. Treasure seeker. Top shelf. Amazing. Once per week, you can pull a relic from your gold sink, featuring a feature with a value no higher than your merchant level times 20 gold, otherwise obeying the rules for the feature. What is the gold sink? You gain Deft Hands perk. You can use an action to place non-magical valuables into a container and close it. You can then open that container to replace the valuables with an item of equal or lesser value to replace... What? Wait a minute. You can then open the container to replace the valuables with an item of equal or lesser value to the value placed in it. This item can be a relic or something... It can't be something relic or similar to magic. So... you can put in a bunch of crap and pull something else out. Gotcha. Pugilist. Full health has to be 50 gold. 200. Full health. Wait, what? Is there something about money? Yeah, it's a conversion sink. Yes, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a conversion sink. It's weird. It's very weird. Kind of cool. Pugilist. You got your brawler, fisticuffs, rope-a-dope, beat rush, prowess, haymaker, impact, hard knocks. Okay. Cool. That's cool looking. Revelator? This must be their paladin. Sword has got a bend. It's cool. It's got like a comment in it. This is that whole pulpy thing where it's like a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of sci-fi in it. Oath-sworn knights that hold an honorable vow that becomes its own sacred power, revelators or warriors, radiance justice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense. You gotta lay on hands. Yeah, so this is the paladin. Sacrosanct. Yeah, plus 2 all saves. That's cool. Oh, that's cool art. For the Lancer? I'm guessing this is Lancer. No, it's the Rogue. Oh, he's throwing a knife. That's cool. I like this. That's really action-based. Sneak attack. D4s. So health must be lower in this game overall. I like he has a little complexity on all of his classes too. Toilets didn't exist back then. I don't know why the golden sink. I don't get the term word, but it is what it is. What the wild hatter is this? The Mad Hatter? Sorcerer, cool. Spellcasting. You can tap into things. I always wonder what a sorcerer is going to be because every game makes them different. Crit on cast checks at 19 and 20. Quickening, you can skip your move to cast a spell. No mana can be spent on that spell. So they got like a mana expenditure for their spellcasters. Cool. Holy shit. That's dope. That's great art for the Vanguard. Yeah, everything and the sink. Yeah, I guess that's where it's from. Stalwart, guard, rampart, charge, wall, unstoppable, indestructible. Wonder if there's feats or perks or anything like that in this game. The Witch. That's dope looking. The fact that you fit these on one page is a feat, man. To fit this stuff on one page is difficult. Really well done. The Wizard in her slippers. She's wearing slippers. Huh? I might have to pick up a physical copy of this. Perk list. Okay, this is what I was wondering. Indicate below perks in the name, perk required, exception, blah, blah, blah. When do you get perks? Your class grants you... Fuck me. Your class grants you a perk on 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th. As well as through a first level feature. The GM might grant additional perks. Okay, so this is the thing I saw him working on all the time when he was doing his live streams. Is the perk list. And perks are things you get to make your characters feel different, which I enjoy. I like this. But it's not, but he made them simple. So you have to be trained in sneak attack, and then you take ambusher, right? And you have to have an awareness of 4+. You have favor on a dungeon world. That was the fucking game I was trying to remember. Dungeon world. Let me recant what I was saying. I was trying to make a point, and I couldn't remember the name of it. I think that 3.0 was a big change in the scene. I think that after that, here, let me go to this. What changed tabletop over the last like 20-something years? Obviously, we had 1st edition, 2nd edition. They were pretty close together. I don't care what anyone says. There's changes, but not enough. 3.0, 3.5 really changed stuff. Pathfinder 1 perfected it. And then I think the big changes after that, 4th tried, failed miserably. And I think that the 5th edition adoption advantage, disadvantage became a big thing. But I think Dungeon World, Blades in the Dark, and Apocalypse World, those 3 really changed how people develop games and how you tell your narrative and how mechanics should lead narrative. I think that was a huge change. Everyone has kind of adopted a lot of that stuff, from clocks to the levels of risk. Super smart. And then I think in the background, we've always had things like Shadowrun and Vampire, which in my eyes, the dice mechanics are similar, not the same, but they're pool-based. And then you have things like Cyberpunk, which is just, it's another difficulty that you're doing, but they're called, difficulty task levels and stuff like that. But it's still a skill plus a stat plus a D10. That's been the game. That's the game industry. So I'm waiting for the next big thing to kind of come out and shake it up again. This doesn't shake it up, but it's very polished. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Couldn't remember the name of the damn game. I love that everything's hyperlinked. Love it. Love this. Smart, man. Smart, 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 smart. Smart, smart. Love it. Your quick reference for all that stuff. Lots of perks. 2 pages, 3 pages. Are we getting 4 pages of perks? 3 pages of perks. That's a lot. And these are really clean. They're like feats, but they're not over the top. You only get, what is it going to be, 5? I like it. I think this helps a lot with people who are interested in making their characters feel different. Well, that's cool art. I wonder what that is. The Reanimator, maybe? That's cool. The black and white. First black and white piece, right? Gear. I like the tabs on the side. They're very clean and easy. Cool color choice. I think I remember him saying he was doing colorblind choices for all of his colors too. I believe. Or colorblind choices that still read as its own thing. Whip chain. That's cool. And I like that they all have properties. Really clean. Close, near, far. Adopting that kind of style of measurement from Shadowdark. Price list. Are these all hyperlinked? No. How many reanimations for a witch to have army? I mean, how many, do you mean how many things would have to be animated to be an army? How many, well, I think, technically speaking, hold on here. There's a number. There's no single number for an army. It's defined by the structure and function, which generally ranges between a few thousand and 10,000. A few thousand and 10,000. I looked this up for something else when I was trying to label armies when I was doing design work. I'm like, when does the brain go, that's an army? Hardware, liquor and spirits, baby. Cool. All right. A lot of alchemical items. Those are fun. This is pretty good. It's really, I mean, it's super clean. God damn, there's a lot. These are like your potions and consumables. No. No, I mean, yeah, but no. It depends on the army you're in. The formations are different based on army. Like a division's about 10,000 soldiers. A corpse is 20 to 60. A field army is 50 to 200,000. For an army. And I'm sure military across the world changes it too. But a platoon is usually 20 to 50 soldiers. For a platoon. It's 20 to 50. And U.S. infantry is 30 to 40. British is 25 to 30. It's all different. Depends on their formations and what they're doing and everything else. So spell casting. This is what I was looking for. Is that weird spacing again, man? Cast your spell. Your hands must either be open, holding a spellbook, staff, or trinket. When you cast a spell, you determine, are you casting it to deal damage, cause the effect, or both? Choosing to only deal 1d6 damage or cause the effect requires no mana. Choosing to do both costs 1 mana. So none or 1. Who the spell targets with its delivery, how long it lasts, is known as duration. When to make caster check. When you cast a spell, you don't make a cast check unless an unwilling being is targeted. Okay, that makes sense. Range. Spells with base damage can be cast to deal 1d6 damage. You can spend mana to increase it by the damage by 1d6 per mana spent to do so. The spell's effect describes what the target... How does this work? The spell describes what the subject subjects the target to unless cast only to deal damage. So delivery, aura, +1, +5 or radius. So these are your mana costs and how you can build your spells out. Oh, I'm digging this. Delivery describes how a spell targets. If the delivery is an area, it's an area of effect, AoE, targets everything in it, regardless of if you can sense them, unless you specify otherwise. 10-foot aura, 10-foot radius from you, affecting targets of your choice within. Cone, cube, glyph, 5-foot cube area you can see. Glyph, imbue, line, remote, sphere, touch. Awesome. Spell damage is instant, and the effect lasts until your next turn, unless you focus, which is on page 10. Oh, forgot to hyperlink that. Also, I would have not broke the P and the T here. I would have bumped it down. When you cast it, if you do so, the spell lasts until you stop focus. If the spell includes an unwilling being as a target, you must spend 1 mana and pass a cast check to keep focus each round. Okay. Example cast situation. I want to cast Burn as a 15-foot sphere of flames that deals 3d6 damage and keep it active. Damage, 2 mana for the additional dice, because there's 2 dice. Effect, none. It just does damage. Delivery, 3 mana from the sphere's area. Duration, focus, 1 mana each subsequent turn. Total, 5 mana, 1 per round. Huh. That's kind of cool. Oh, this is a cute illustration. I like this. I actually like that a lot. Wow. Here's your trinkets. Your spell list. I really like that. Adhere. So damage base is acid. The target is covered in sticky slime for the duration, causing the area out to close around it to be difficult terrain. Target beings are considered vulnerable for the purpose of ending the restrained status. Targeted objects are secured to whatever they are in contact with or the next thing it contacts in the duration. A being with a might of HD, so it's your might or your hit die, equal to or lower than your level cannot move the object. You can increase your effective level for casting by spending an additional mana, increasing it by 1 per mana spent. So you can make it do acid damage, have it in an area, or stick something in the ground, and you can enforce your power that you cast it with by using mana, making it so that it's harder to move. That's awesome. Damage base is aligned for amplify. It doesn't look like it does damage. This has an effect. Very smart design. It's clean. They broke down the idea of a 5e spell or just spells throughout the ages and made their own version of it. Cure, target is blind or sickened, the status ends and they are immune to these statuses for the duration. Nice. So how do you heal somebody? Is it called heal instead? I bet you it is. No, it's not. Is it life? Let's revive a target. How do you heal somebody? What's his heal spell called? Did I miss it? Could we befriend a wild creature? Yeah, I'm sure there's something in here because he has a druid class. I'm looking for any form of healing. I don't see heal. I see cure. I wonder if only the class gets the ability to cure. Yeah, no, cure is not it. Cure is this. This is the blindness, deafness, sickness one. Cool art, by the way. That wizard. That's awesome. I actually really dig that. Why he's barefoot with creepy toenails, but whatever. Levitate, life, junk, him. Life reanimates them. Because they die. Is there no healing? No way. I don't think there's healing. Huh. I'll have to go look up healing. So now we're halfway through the book. I got magical items, right? Yeah, I think it's class lock. I agree, Dread. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. All your classic magical items. Again, really nice. Lore. Relic boots. I like this. I'm just scrolling through the magical items because I want to see what's after. I want to see his monster design. NPCs and threat levels. So here's your human-like. So this is build your own monster too. I know people want to make this stuff easy, but don't make me do a fucking equation. Like, why would I want to do an equation? Guys, come on. Seriously? Determine a threat level, follow these steps. Multiply its armor by 2 for A. Divide its hit points by 10 to get B. Divide its average damage per round by 6 to get C. Add A and B and divide the results by 4. Add these together. Why? Why are you making people do this? I hate this. Immediately. As a GM, I don't want to do that shit. Just, I guess this is if you're building your own, but I don't like this at all. It says, and it does say on determining threat level, it should only for people making their own monsters. So this is just if you're making your own monster, but still, no. Yeah, it's only though, like I said, if you're making your own monster. It's not hard math. He does walk you through it very well. It's just so you can look at the table and figure out what you should be and stuff. Whatever. Is TL threat level? Yeah, TL's threat level. So there's like 1.3s and 0.5s and 2.3s, and you're adding all this stuff together. See, it's called Cure Wounds. Right there's Cure Wounds. It must be class locked. Okay. I can tell you this is the part that this is the thing I'm not enjoying right now. Is definitely the build your own part of this. I was hoping. Now, granted, this is just if you're building your own, like, warlord, right? Right? So 1.2, 2.4, 3.0, like, I get it. And he's making it easy for you to be able to stack and build. But he has his own. So let's look up one of my favorites. What has he got in here? I can't have an owl bear. Does he have a bear owl? That's what most people do. No? I don't see a bear owl or an owl bear. Bugbear, belay. Belay is one of my favorites, but we'll just scroll through. I kind of want to see the art. See if he did art for every page. I doubt he did. Nope. No art. You didn't do art for every page. It's really expensive to do art for every monster. So medium artificial. Some weird terms, but I guess, you're making your own thing. It doesn't matter. They're not. This is not a traditional name. I mean, you could, but it won't do it right, Dread. I guarantee it. You would get hallucinations and mismakes and everything else. It is not actually good at understanding a TTRPG. Even if you make it evaluate the full thing, it just isn't good at it. That's cool looking. Is that a living statue rock? Yeah, it is. Okay. Pretty simple. All right, let's see what's past the monsters. Let me scroll a little bit. See if it loads. Is that Sturge? Yep. They do have some monster art. I don't know what that fucking thing is. Damn. Tarask. That says Tarask. Gotta have one. I do like how small the stat blocks are, though. I enjoy the small blocks like this. These can be printed on cards, which is really nice. Got a slug. How far down does this go? Was it a manticore? Oh, it's a demon. Zutz's massive bats of hell. Nice. I play as a pot vanguard? How do you play as a pot, dude? These are monsters. These are not playable characters. These are monsters. That's what you fight. Whoa, that's wild looking. Elemental water. That's cool looking. That's very different. We've all seen this before. Is that right? This whole end of the book, is this just... Okay, so this is all monsters up to... What is this? Is this quest? I'm curious to see his quest design, because he's known for doing pretty cool quest design. So I want to scroll up and see what he gives us, like a generator, it looks like. Okay, so structure, stakes, monster. So he has D66 tables, D66 tables with what you're supposed to do. Preparation, supply room or travel, 5-room dungeon structures. He gives you some X area markers for the maps. Aftermath. Okay. Pretty clean. Crawl. So he breaks down the different styles of adventures. Only flip this page when you move on to the confrontation. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I'm not sure. Weird. Is this a solo? Why is it like that? Huh. When the dungeon... Hold on here. I want to be able to read this. I'm just going to cut and paste it. Make my life easy. When the dungeon heart is destroyed, the runes freeze in the current form and cycle of shift hands. Okay, so it's so you don't know what's going on. Okay, that's kind of cool. Very different style. And then you got your appendix, breakdowns, guidelines. I love guidelines. This is the Odd Apotheca in the back of the Mythic Bastion. Oh, Mythic Bastion lands also really changed the scene. That's the other one that really changed shit. And then they have solo and co-op. Cool. When in solo co-op play, use these guidelines to help your story emerge. You can do so, a written module or the procedures. Have fun. So he put solo rules in here. Did he? I don't see it. And how you want to tackle it. Proceeds. You can do so with the written module or with the procedures provided here. Oh, he's just teaching you how to do it. I do solo stuff to learn a game a lot. That's one of the main things I do. I play a solo game so I can learn how to run it. So when I sit down at a table, I know all the rules. One of my favorite ways to learn a game is that and making my spreads so I understand how they work. Conversions. A lot of torches. Maybe. Hit points. So what's this appendices for? Conversion. When converting BX derivative material to Vagabond, keep these inside. No save or die. Vagabond discourages instant death mechanics and can spring up in heroes without warning. Presenter, yeah, because this is a pulp hero. Obviously, it's not instant death. They're not going to do that. Economy. Vagabond uses silver standard. Such as, here's the breakdown. Gold standard conversion, armor and armor class, how to break that down. Cool. He gives you a way to like convert things from other systems. Very smart. Because he wants people to move to playing this. He's showing you how to move your character over. I think that's really smart. What else we got? Backers. Oh, that's cool. Put all those backers in here. This is a fun piece. This is a fun looking game. I would give this a shot. I would run it. I think it'd be fun to play a small campaign. Oh, I like this version of the sheet too. Inventory. Oh, you got progress clock and travel map. Vagabond, progress clock path. This is nice. He's giving you little printouts. Paper D20, smart play, paper D6. And then the back of the book, time, rest, equipment, all that shit. This is pretty solid. I feel like you kind of nailed it. You know what I mean? Like it's a good piece. I'd pick it up. Like a physical copy of it. Very nice. Good job, man. I'll definitely have to play it to get an idea of what it is and see if it's something that I'd be interested in running. But there is one more thing I want to look at. Let's see if I can drag it onto here. I want to look at this book of tables really quick. We can see if it's any good. Get rid of this. I'm going to go back over. And this is the last thing I want to look at for the day. I want to see what this guy's Grimdark Book of Tables is, right? That guy's dead. It's the skull with some gems put over it. Oh, it's Rick Hershey's art. I knew I recognized that from somewhere. Item things. Items at the bottom of a pit. Items at the bottom of a well. Items bricked up in a wall. Items in burned fishing village. Items in play doctor's bag. Items in a root cellar. Shallow grave. Nice. Smoking a stogie as a witch. NPCs. Bandits, thieves, and spies. Oh, that's cool. This is actually really nice. Number 1. Really cool. Number 2. Are these D100 tables? Yep. Number 3. So you got like, if I do 51. Calgary's Danier, species human, attitude rebellious. That's a nice little breakdown. I mean, there's a lot of things online that you could have done this with, though. I was expecting a little more layout than just a Word doc. You know what I'm saying? There's no layout in this at all. It's literally just a word list. With a little bit of art. Mutations and symptoms. This could be entertaining. Huh. All right. They love to cover eyes up to make them different in this fucking piece. Harsh names. This is kind of a cool breakdown. Has a lot of stuff. It's just... Look, dude. You could have put these 4 columns on one page. I don't get it. I would not have picked this up knowing that it looked like this. You're scared by a jumping spider? Yeah, this is a disappointment. This is a disappointment. Do not grab. I mean, it's cool. There's a bunch of tables and stuff. This could have been blog posts that he converted over. I don't know how this got made, but not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Some really choice stuff. Like, he needed a layout person. I think if you got a layout person, you made it look good, it'd probably feel more valuable. But that was not. So because that was not, I can't end that way because that was fucking pathetic. on here. Let's try this. And let's try the Expanse quick one. I want to look at this. Turn that off. That was a waste. Sometimes that happens, though. That's why I'm here for you. Ooh, this is cool. Gothos Red Maw. Tomb of Gothos Red Maw. Level 1 adventure. Hall of Boasts. I like this. I like the color coding. This is clean. This looks like it's made to be printed out as a brochure. Really clean. This is great. Little 5-room dungeon. Ah, this is for the Shadows of the Empire game. That's what this is for. I see. I want to look at the Expanse really quick. It uses the age system, which I'm a big fan of the age system. Accuracy, communication, constitution, dexterity, fighting, intelligence, perception. So they went hard on the core stats. They don't exist yet, so no. I haven't made them. They're not in that area. Jumping spiders are this big, dude. They're real fucking tiny. I don't have one for that. Mounts are already in there that are available. Use the stuff in the book, Dread. Stop trying to make new shit all the time. Combat encounters, chases. You haven't even reached level 2 with this munchkin yet. That's pretty. Alright. I would have to read this one. I do. So here's the part I love about the age system is the stunts. Basically, when you roll your 2 dice, you roll 2 and you have one that's a different color. And when you roll all 3, if the stunt die matches one of your other dice, you get stunt points to spend. And you get combat stunts. For example, like if you roll 3d6 and you roll a 4, a 5, and then a 5 on the age die, you get 5 stunt points. And you can spend those points to do stuff like this, which is super cool. And that all your combat stuff has it, your social stunts, and then there's stunts for everything. So like if you get 2, you can be like, okay, well in that social stunt, I want to hide my message as well. I want to say words, but inside that message, I want to hide where we're going to be. So people can't tell what it is. So it's like really fun stunts that you can do to make your character feel like it's doing those really epic things that you want them to do. I'm a big fan of the system though. And Dragon Age uses this, and I played a lot of Dragon Age with Kelly over the years. Lost but not alone reduction. This is pretty good. I'll take a look at maybe picking this up, maybe. But this is a short one today. I just wanted to do a little looking at some new PDFs. Keep it light today. If I could stop yawning. No coffee today is killing me. Krampus may lead you to your happy holidays. But really, guys, have a great holiday. Hope your next 2 days are good. I'll be around in Discord on and off through now through Friday. I'm going to be doing a lot of work here at home. I'm prepping up for the new Kickstarter that I'm working with Storyteller Forge, for a conversion I did for one of their products into something new for Shadow Dark. That's going to be launching in March-ish. I'm not going to really say anything yet because there's a lot going on. We're going to be doing a fun, interactive campaign for it as well for people to take part in, which more will come out on that in the future. And then I have a ton going on. On Saturday, what we're going to be doing is designing. I have a game on the 2nd, the Dragon Sandbox. I'm going to be designing it live with you guys. So you're going to see me do some 5e work, which is not something I normally do. Really, though, I'm just more doing my work to get that set up as a one-shot. And then we'll be back on Monday for our Space Trucker. And I wanted to say, I found out that the Alien RPG is bringing out a Space Trucker book. Yes, Alien RPG, Space Trucker book. I'm excited. I'm super excited. So part of their announcement is a whole bunch of new stuff coming out. And those announcements, one of them is that they're re-bringing out Chariot of Fire, or Chariot of Is it Chariot of Fire? I'll have to go look. I don't remember which one they're bringing out. But they're bringing back one of the ones that they did, which is super fun. So I'm excited to see what is going on with it and how they are bringing back some of the favorite pieces for the new edition. They had an announcement. I'm scrolling for it right now to see if I can find it. Seeing if I can find it here for you. You need more Alien books? I mean, everybody says that. Everybody wants more Alien books. It was an announcement from them for their upcoming, like, adventure stuff. Oh. Maybe it was upcoming releases. That's it. That might be it. Because they actually said what they're going to be doing. I know I saved it. I don't know if I'll find it. I don't know if I have it saved. I just looked through all my saved files and I didn't see it. But it was like 5 new titles next year for Aliens for the Evolved Edition. And one of them was Space Truckers. And I was like, holy shit. If we end up doing the Space Trucker thing a few times, I might like do these 3 episodes that I have planned and then come back and do Space Truckers Return, which would be really fun. Really fun. But anyway, have a great holiday, everybody. I'll be around in Discord. I'm probably going to be playing some games later tonight and then showcasing some stuff on Saturday. So have fun with family and friends and do some drinking because, you know, you need it when the family's around. Have a good day, everybody. Oh, wait. I said the wrong words. I forgot. If you're watching this afterwards in this chill stream that we had today, first chill stream we've had in a long time, there's shit around you to fucking click on. If you don't know how this works, let me help you. I'm going to pull up my lovely thank you to all patrons, and I will give you the rundown on how this goes to close out our show for the day. So everybody, if you want to get involved in the stuff that I do, over on this side, these are the wonderful people on my Patreon that make this happen. This gets updated every month with the new people who are on it. That means that our new one will come up here in January for the people who joined in December. Look, it's very simple. I make a lot of stuff. If you're interested in Breachers, you're interested in Athontia, if you're interested in Magic and Monsters, and these 3 versions that I have, I'm doing this from Dragonbane for Shadowdark, and then I'm also working in Daggerheart right now as well. We have The Living Wall will be our next episode, or our next session, or Soul Journey as they're called in the setting, will be coming out in January. So if you're interested in signing up for The Living Wall, join our Discord. The link's down below. Get yourself a gate ticket and get your character made, and we'll start playing some Living Wall here in January. To everybody else, thank you for joining me today. There's stuff around to click, but most importantly, enjoy some time with your friends. And my gift to you, share my holiday gifts, my best top 10. You can find that video right here. And you can share that with all your friends on what you want for this coming holiday. That's it from me, everybody. Stay fucking rotten, and I'll see you on Saturday.